What is going on, guys? JadedBlur here. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate you guys. So I want to make a video with you guys about how I plan on cashing out during this bull run with my XRP. So I know a lot of people, well, you've done the first step, right? You've bought a bunch of XRP and now you're wondering, well, when the price goes up, now what? Like, now what am I supposed to do? Just ride this thing all the way up? Like, now, like, what do I do? What do I do? So, I want to make a video and explain to you guys exactly what I plan on doing during this bull run as XRP well, considering it does go up as it starts to moon, gets that moonshot, heads up towards the clouds, and gives us that nice bull run that we all hope for and expect out of this beautiful utility coin. So I want to bring you guys' attention over here to this whiteboard, and I want to go over my cash out strategy with you. Okay, now understand 50% of my XRP holdings I don't plan on touching for 5 years, okay? Because you never know what could possibly happen. All right, but I want to show you what I plan on doing with the other 50%. So we're currently at like $1.40, $1.45. I haven't looked in a few minutes. I'm assuming we're still at $1.40, $1.45, somewhere in there, right? So say we wake up and, we wake up and we've just done a 10x or an 8x. We wake up and we've just done an 8x, right? So we wake up like, oh man, we just did an 8x. Man, this feels insanely good. Depending on what you're holding, it's 8x, whatever your investment is, okay? At this point, waking up and seeing that XRP has done an 8x, I will be taking probably around 5%. I want to say 5%. I could change my mind, end up doing 10%, but you know what? For this video, let's just round it. So you wake up, it's done a 10x. I'm going to take 10% profits on this 8x. So 10%, I wake up, whatever it's done, 5x, 8x, 10x, whatever it does, whatever major impulse it has, I'm taking a 10% profit on that. Okay? So now, whatever, we do a little consolidation, little retrace, and then boom, you wake up and now it's went up some more. So it would be going up a total, say now of, I don't know, from 8x to a total of 15x. Not 15x on top of an 8x. It's now done a total of 15x where it was at like $1.40, wherever we currently are right now. I'm just going to keep this whole narrative for the entire video. So now we wake up a week later, who knows, a month later. Now it's done a 15x total, okay? Now I'm going to pull another 10% of my investment off the table, okay? I'm going to pull another 10% off the table, okay? So I want you guys to understand we've now went from waking up, seeing an 8x, pulling 10% off the table to a couple weeks going by, whatever it is, a month, who knows. Now it's gone even more parabolic, and now I've pulled off another 10% off the table at a 15x, okay? Oof. All right. So now we do a little retrace, right? Say we retrace back a little bit, and now here's where this might come into play. We do a 15x. We get a nice retrace in. You have the opportunity now to either reinvest some of what you've taken off the table for more XRP or more of the coin. Now remember, you can make this about any coin. Any coin that you have for taking profits during this bull run, during these huge gains we might have, you can put any coin here in this scenario and take profits like this. I just want you to know how I'm going to be taking profits since I solely hold XRP as a lifetime investment. So during this bull run, right, we've come up, we've woken up in the morning, we see an 8x, boom, I pull 10% off the table. Now, another week, a month has passed, it's done a total of 15x. Okay, I pull another 10%. Now we get this huge, nice little retrace, right? Do we want to invest more? See, do we want to take what we've taken off the table and put it back in? At this point, I'm going to say no, because this bull run could possibly not be over yet. So now a little more time goes by and we get this gain, right? We get this parabolic move where now it's at like 35x where we started from. We've now done a 35x, okay? So we wake up a month later, now it's done a 35x. I'm pulling another 10% off the table. I'm taking another 10% out. And you might ask, well, how are you pulling this out? Like, how are you taking it out? What are you doing? So I'm going to do it. There's a couple ways you can do this. You can either sell it for USDT and hold it aside so it doesn't go up or down. A lot of people do Bitcoin pairs where they sell into Bitcoin, or some people want to sell into Ethereum because they hold value a lot. Me personally, I'm going to be selling it into USDT more than likely, just so it stays stable until I figure out how I'm going to cash it out, okay? All right, so now we've taken 10% off the table. Once it did an 8x, now it's come up, it's done a 15. We've taken another 10%, okay? And now, even further down the road, it's went more parabolic. It did a 35x. We've now taken another 10%. I now have a total of 30% of my investment off the table during this parabolic run, this bull run that we should be seeing. So I now have 20% left that I can take. So what am I going to wait for? Here is what I am personally going to be waiting for. I am going to either be waiting to see if we now come back down, form a double peak, and then it's the end of the bull run. Now we're going to take these percentages on the way down. So if we now come down, up, and now we pass to this middle part coming down, I am probably going to pull another 10% off if that happens, okay? Or if we go even more crazy, right, and we just head right back up into, say, I don't know, a 60x. And of course, at that point, I'm going to pull another 10% off the table at that point. So one of two things can happen once we're towards the peaks of these parabolic runs. You're either going to form the point, right, the double point, where you see this happen, and then it comes back up, and then continues down and passes this middle point. So then I'm going to take either 10% if it passes it. If it continues, I will take the other 10%, giving me my full 50% out. The only reason I'm still going to leave the other half in is just in case this thing rockets all the way up, or honestly, it's because we're not touching it for the next 5 years. Obviously, everything is situational, everybody. It's situational. If, for instance, this happens and I've now taken my full 50% of my investment off the table, and this thing skyrockets to like a 100 or 300x, well, of course, I'm going to reconsider that other 50% and possibly get into that and take 10% of that off the table, because you have to secure those crazy, crazy profits. However, if I do not see insane profits, I will not. If I do not see insane movement after I've pulled my full 50% during all of this, throughout this parabolic run during the bull run for my XRP, then I will not be touching the other 50%. So we've came up, we did an 8x, pulled 10%. A week or two later, a month later, it's at 15x, we pull another 10%. Now 35x, we pull another 10%. Now it creates this double point top, and then comes down lower than the middle of the middle point. I'm pulling the 10%, possibly the full 20% I have left out. And the only way I touch the other 50% that was going to be for the next 5 years is if we don't continue all the way down and for some reason turn it around and come all the way back up to like a 200 or 300, something crazy. You know what I mean? It has to be 300, 500, 1000x. And then I, of course, will be securing that by taking some profits off the table. So I hope this has helped a little bit with anybody during their cash out plan during this bull run. I wanted to show you at least my plan and what I was going to do or am going to do when it happens. This is pretty much it. If you want, rewind this video, rewatch so you get it all the way through. This is it. This is what I plan on doing. I hope you guys have a plan in store for yourself as well, because it is very, very important to plan. Remember, proper planning prevents poor performance, right? The P's. How many P's was that? Proper planning prevents poor performance. 6 P's, but I kept it clean. There's the 7 P's, but it's not clean. Anyway, please like the video if you haven't enjoyed it. It always helps. Leaving a comment as well. I enjoy reading you guys' comments. And if you haven't already subscribed, make sure to subscribe. Enable notifications so you know when I go live to be the first to like or watch my videos. And until next time, I'm JadedBlur, and we'll put out some more videos later.